Alright, welcome to EVE Online. I'm Major Freak. I learned something new today. I thought I'd share. War reports and even worse, zkill war reports are, won't show the entirety of the kills over time. Now, the summary will. So sometimes you'll see, wait, there were 3 billion losses and 6 ships inflicted on the enemy side. I can't see it in the details when you scroll down. And I'll show you what happened when I went through. So that's the TLDW, and I'll check this out. So I was scrolling through the active awards of e-war crimes, aka the man from Wherefore, and I opened this up and I was like, ooh, allies. And I was like, oh, that's strange, bedfellows, Wherefore and Black Flag cooperating, but fraternity, Omega and Media Labs doesn't care. But it's kind of hilarious that, at first I was like, well, that's weird, but that's another subject entirely. It was like, that makes strange bedfellows. Why is Omega and Media Labs accepting defending from Black Flag and E-Wars? That's strange. But anyway, so it was like, oh, that's weird. So I clicked here. Now it ends at when you ally up, it only lasts a week, and that's a hard fix. You can't do anything. You can only ally up again for defense of something. Now that war from Fraternity against Media Labs has been going on since July, end of July, which is quite an extended period of time for something that's only a holding corp for POCOs. You get your business done and then get out. Why would you extend the war with that? I'm sure Fraternity has a ton of wars, and maybe they just forgot it was an auto repeat. I have no idea how many wars they've got. 2. Yeah, so it's weird. So Riot versus Fraternity and Fraternity versus Omega and Media Labs. Why is the only war that Fraternity has waged against Media Labs? And it's been going on since July. It seems rather strange, to say the least. Anyways, so go back here and we check out the war report. So we open the war report and go, okay, we got that already. Let's check out this. Check out the war report, and it says 3 billion inflicted on Media Labs and 6 ships killed. Now that includes, of course, allies. Now remember that the ally only lasts a week. So if you go view allies, you can't see who's been allied in the past. You just know who's allied currently. And so you scroll through here, and you reach September. Oh, that's weird. And I scrolled through everything. I couldn't find any losses inflicted on any of the allies or any of the Omega Medias. I'm like, Pocos don't cost that much. 6 ships killed? What the? How did you? Maybe Pocos aren't included in ships, and that's a total of. It's like, wait, what? Okay, okay, and it took me a while, but I eventually realized, wait, there's got to be 6 ships totaling that much being killed prior to this date, in between July and September, that can't be shown because it's old news. You can't get that. Could I go to zkill and check it out? And unfortunately, I scrolled and scrolled and went through 30 pages, and I couldn't find a single loss inflicted on Omega Media Friends and Media Labs. And I'm thinking, okay, it must be an ally losing their ship. So, okay, they haven't killed a single POCO. What's going on? Why did they wage war against Media Labs if they haven't killed any POCOs? It doesn't make sense at all. But as I was going through here, it's weird, isn't it? So basically, to sum up, the a war with allies, if it's long enough, and I think people are abusing this, if it's long enough, the war report and zkill war report won't show any losses inflicted on the ally after enough time has passed and enough kills have been racked up, that it just disappears completely from the war reports. Now, I'm sure if you could, but the thing is, if you can't see the war report in total, you won't know who's an ally in the past, only current, right? At least that's what I'm assuming. Like, let's test the theory, because I could be in error. Finish wars. Could I find, say, a report with view allies, right? Okay, so what did that mean? Did that mean that when the war ended, Black Flag was currently an ally? That's what I'm assuming, right? I mean, could there have been allies that had allied up? And because you don't. Interesting. Okay, that's a flip side. Omega Media Friends. That's interesting. Okay, so that lasted 1 month. I'll bet Flipside Corporation. Let's check it out because it's the best way, right? So Flipside Corporation. And they, now it was when? August till September of this year. Okay, that'll be easy. Thank God. August to September. Okay, and were there no damn, there was no, so I can't, damn it. So yeah, unfortunately, there's no way of figuring out who the allies were, but as you can see, it's not grayed out, right? So that's a pure indication that yes, I think I am on the money. Now it was open for allies. Okay, that's interesting. I know, twistier and twistier, huh? So, yeah, there were allies, but there were no allies present at the time of the war ended. Um, so it really is hidden. You can't see the allies if it was a long war that lasted more than a week. And yeah, you get what I'm saying. The other interesting thing is, of course, yeah, it's just fascinating. Anyways, I'll stop there. I made another video that's classified on Intel, but yeah, isn't that fascinating? Huh. So the war history will show you if there was allied up, but you'll only see the allies if they were allied up currently for that week when the war ended. You'll know from the grayed out symbols whether they wanted allies at all or not because of the icon grayed out. And if there's a if there was actually an ally, it's not grayed out and you can click it. And if it's empty, that means there was allies in the past. It was just the war was long enough that you won't see it. So any allies you do see were only, and you have to assume that you were only during when the war ended. So that's interesting things we learned. And of course, the in-game and zkill war reports are only going to show most recent. And ironically enough, the in-game shows longer report for that. So those are the two things to learn. That's fascinating stuff. I just assumed you'd see everything, and that and also for the allies, it was a bit odd, and it was a mystery because there were inconsistencies in what you could see in the war history of a corp. For allies, it's like it was really strange. It's like it was hard to, yeah. Anyways, that was the mystery cleared up, and yeah, learned something new about war reports.